Could be the next Bitcoin?
Well, I think if we're solving a real problem and it's at scale, then I think it's a compliment. I think the most important thing that is going on in crypto is understanding what is real and what is just hype. Some, I think, may look back on Bitcoin and find that it was the Napster of digital assets. What I mean by that is Napster was the first to digitize music and demonstrate, hey, if you digitize music, you can do a lot of cool things with that. But ultimately, they were circumventing trademark laws, they were circumventing royalty payments, and government stepped in, and Napster was not successful. But Spotify, iTunes, Pandora, they were very successful. I think what you'll find is that maybe the next generation of digital assets ends up solving some of the original problems that Bitcoin set out to solve. Is XRP the next Bitcoin? If we work with the system to solve this problem, and we can solve that problem at scale, a problem measured in the trillions of dollars, then there's a lot of opportunity to create value in XRP.
I'm known for saying that Bitcoin's the greatest distraction from one of the greatest disruptions in financial services, which is blockchain.
More than a century, and it changes everything you know about the United States. This lady lost her life trying to get you this information. This isn't taught in schools, it's not mentioned in the news, but it's real, and it affects every American to this day.
Is the Constitution that we know today in effect, or is there a different Constitution that you claim?
Unfortunately, we are being snookered by the Congress, and we are not under our first Constitution. We are under this second secret Constitution. The reason this happened is because when Benjamin Franklin was negotiating the Revolutionary War debt, he got a rescheduling, and it was going to fall due in the 1870s. And when that debt fell due, and we couldn't pay it, that's when the bankers gave us a second secret Constitution. They turned the United States into a corporation.
Under this new corporate constitution, citizens became property, collateral for debt. Your rights, your freedoms, all subordinated to the needs of the corporate entity. Every time you pay taxes, every time you interact with the government, you're not dealing with a republic, you are dealing with a corporation. And here is where it gets really crazy.
When you go to court to protect your right, you don't even get to first base because that judge is not sitting in what you call a court of equity. They're not looking at you as if you're a citizen of the United States. They're handling you as if you're a person who's just servicing the debt of the United States. You're there as a thing.
So I think one thing, if there is one message that you can get in this room, is Ripple is not an ordinary company. We are not here to have a small market share or do X, do Y, and make small amount of money or something to happen. We are here to make a dent in the universe. Either we will change the remittance universe, the way you understand, the way value gets transferred across the world, between people, between institutions, or we will just fade away. So it's almost 0 or 1, and some of it comes from our Silicon Valley arrogance. Some of it comes from, that's the reason 6 years ago we were born with the mission of moving money like information moves today, right? And we are making it possible working with the existing ecosystem. So I think this is a key differentiator about Ripple, and that's it.
There should be no fear. We are protected, and we will always be protected. We will be protected by the great men and women of our military and law enforcement. And most importantly, we will be protected by God.